Winston Wu of HappierAbroad.com exposed the dark truth. In the digital age, few figures encapsulate divergence quite like Winston Wu of HappierAbroad.com. This middle-aged Chinese individual who self-identifies as mentally ill, schizophrenic, bizarrely champions the cause of utilizing prostitutes for sexual gratification. Through the lens of psychological inquiry, one can scrutinize Winston's motivations, delusions, and their broader implications. Winston's online forum is nothing short of chaotic, acting as a platform teeming with misogyny, racism, perplexing conspiracy theories, and bare minimum functionality. Navigating it evokes frustration akin to dealing with its founder's alleged autistic psyche, which portrays an absence of empathy or nuanced understanding. This scenario presents a critical intersection for psychologists: how an overly dichotomous mindset, a common trait linked to autism, impacts an individual's interactions and decision-making processes. The basis of HappierAbroad.com is misguidedly simple yet profoundly problematic. It purports to offer insights into international travel and cultural immersion, but devolves into a haven of prostitution-based tourism. Older white expatriates, often overtly misogynistic and racist, dominate these exchanges. When probing Winston's narrative, one stumbles upon a profound identity crisis. His self-proclamations of authority on women appear laughably misguided to those examining it from a psychological standpoint. His preference for attractive women far above his pay grade and puerile disputes highlight a lack of maturity often seen in individuals stunted by unaddressed psychological trauma. Winston's fantastical narratives about seducing attractive white women are not only amusing but deeply illustrative of narcissistic behaviors. In contrast, Winston's immature and entitled persona reveals significant character flaws, compounded by his circumstance of living in substandard conditions in the Philippines. The narrative reinforces cognitive dissonance, overstating one's stature and intentions while residing in stagnancy, often supported by a lack of discipline and improper upbringing. At the heart of this discourse is an examination of the wizard incel archetype, a product of social isolation and neglected mental health. Engaging with diverse cultures has the potential to expand worldviews, yet for Winston it seems to ossify outdated gender ideologies and racism. This dichotomy provides fertile ground for psychological exploration, delving into how cultural exposure either exacerbates or ameliorates ingrained prejudices. A particularly nuanced layer involves exploring autism's influence on social cognition. Winston's behaviors invite speculation around the autism spectrum's impact, calling attention to a common autistic trait, a detachment from the social mind. This concept, involving shared beliefs or memes embraced by neurotypicals, reveals disparities in social awareness and boundary perceptions. Winston's digital existence garners further analysis regarding narcissistic tendencies prevalent among those evading accountability. This phenomenon challenges psychologists to deconstruct traditional frameworks, how grandiose self-assessment tangibly affects one's reality and interpersonal relations. The script also implores the audience to reflect upon broader themes within the human psyche, exploring the inherent tensions between Aspergic skepticism driving innovation and neurotypical conformity fostering societal cohesion. In conclusion, Winston's saga is cautionary, a narrative steeped in controversy and ripe for psychological critique. His journey underscores the implications of unresolved mental health issues, narcissistic tendencies, and societal ostracism. The examination of his actions provides a platform for broader discourse on how we can cultivate understanding, bridge cognitive divides, and foster environments conducive to nuanced empathy and ethical resilience. Ultimately, Winston's narrative prompts crucial reflection on the power of travel not as escapism, but as an opportunity for genuine cognitive and cultural expansion, a narrative yet to be realized by those blinded by their prejudices and past failures.